Hello again. So this is about my webpage and my projects, and I'll describe it a little bit. So I've described in the video that I made, or showed a little bit the house, and talked a little bit about the projects. So I thought about bicycle tourism a bit more than 2 years ago already, and of course there'll be a problem in the time of war. Will people want to come at that time? Yeah, I would, but I'm not the same as most people. And a friend of mine actually said, "Yeah, I'll come. Doesn't War doesn't matter." And I said, "Yeah, the road. Be careful, or yeah, take note. The roads are really bad." He said, "Yeah, okay, I'll take my gravel bike." And I write here with a bit of dark humor. Come visit. If you're lucky, you'll see a rocket or drone. Note that I have not seen a rocket or drone. I heard one rocket. It was when I was in Irpin not long ago, when the Russians attacked a dam there. And it sounded exactly like a jet fighter. In any case, yeah, I've not seen one. Of course, I've experienced attacks in Zaporizhia, but I did not see the rocket itself. I did see the explosion happen, and I heard it. I mean, it was incredibly loud. Drone attacks, drones, not seeing them. So yeah, the biggest danger is in the big cities: Lviv, Odessa, Kiev, Kharkov. Although it's fairly close, yeah, I didn't feel unsafe when I was there. Fairly close to the front line. I mean, 30 kilometers or so in that range. And from the border also, about 30 kilometers from the Russian border. So this is the house. This is view from the bathhouse. By the way, I used a sort of web-based editor to create small thumbnails, because the ones that I could find on Android that are apps made really vague and crappy thumbnails. I don't know what's going on. When I'm at home in the Netherlands, I use my PC and I miss my PC. Yeah, that's one of the things I need to first of all. That's why I need also to arrange something to where to put my PC. Yeah, on my PC, running FreeBSD. I use ImageMagick and Convert, and it creates really good thumbnails. XV, the old but still useful program, also creates useful programs. You just use S for smoothing, and it creates very nice pictures. But the picture creation programs for Android create such garbage, unbelievable. So I use the web-based page, which is slow going. It's annoying, but okay. Yeah, this is the house from the front. Looks really cool. And let's see, there's the neighbor house. Neighbor house again. So this is, yeah, garden that's not really used at the moment. This as well is the other side. It's on this side. This is the, yeah, sort of eating facility. You can sit outside here, drink some tea, have something to eat in the summer, winter. It's fantastic. Garden here. This is also that side here to the left of the house. Here, this part. This is next to the fence, or here. And this is the bathhouse. Here is a small lake. This is inside of the bathhouse, and furniture has been made also by the seller of the house. Looks all pretty cool. It's sort of a rough state on purpose. This is the lake. It extends quite far. Underground facility, storage for, yeah, could be anything like potatoes, apples, any fruits, things like that. And there's also a sort of dog house, but I don't like to put dogs into cages, and that would not be something I would use. I do want to get, as I mentioned in the video, an attack cat. Cats are cute, although they can be What's that? It sounds like it could be a drone or something. Yeah, that's weird. Well, if I hear an explosion soon, then something was aimed here. Okay, we will see. We'll probably not hear anything. So here I describe more about velotourism, bike tourism, ecotourism. I've also talked to people in Kharkov about healthy food, etc. It was a bit. It was interesting, although I didn't go out with that goal to there. Although I knew that there were people there who were doing that. But I met, for example, one guy in Lviv in a bike shop, and he said, yeah, try this apple juice. And it was fantastic, much better than apple juice that you can buy in the shop. And but he said it would be fairly expensive because you need a lot of apples for it. I will see. Perhaps it could be good to provide that to tourists, and perhaps also some Dutch food, just as a variety, something you don't get normally, and perhaps also for Ukrainians, if there are people from Ukraine who are interested in these kind of things, in ecotourism, velotourism. I'm thinking also about doing long bicycle trips and photographing all the interesting bus stops. And that would take away, of course, time from the things I want to do here in business. So I will need to see, maybe organize some fundraiser, GoFundMe or something to restore some bus stops. And some people don't like them, but most people who I show these bus stops with mosaics in Ukraine were very enthusiastic about them. Some, for example, in Kharkov, didn't even know them. The hostel owner and his wife, for example, although they they've been to Zaporizhia, they have relatives there, and in that region I've also seen it close to there, but it depends on the route that you take. Then if you take different routes, then you won't see them, and they're usually on bigger roads, and when there are villages villages close to the roads, then there is such a bus stop on that highway, usually. So with the seller of the house, I'm thinking about doing cooperation to create high quality furniture with oak acacia. You can contact me about anything with ideas, suggestions, questions, or if you say, yeah, I'd like to go, I'd like to make such trips, arrange something, anything can be discussed. And if you don't have fears about the war, which is mostly far away, and the big cities, as I mentioned, are the most targeted, not villages or smaller cities. Contact me. We will see what happens. Was there anything else? I think that's it. If there's anything else, I'll add something to the video later. That's it for now. Bye. Hello again. So in addition, of course, there was something I should have shown. It is some example routes. So from Kremenchuk, for example, you can go to various places here in the area, which are interesting, such as Gorozhny Plavny, used to be called Komsomolsk, Kamyany Potoki, Old Stone Quarry in Komsomolsk, Gorozhny Plavny. There is still an active stone quarry. You can go to Gradisk. There are festivals in summer. I will need to gather the dates and then make suggestions for tours, etc. You can also go to Cherkassy. Here, this is very, very hilly from Kremenchuk to Chigirin. This route, this way, is not possible. You need to take a train here from Zolotonosha to Cherkassy because you're not allowed to ride with the bicycle across the bridge here. But that is also Cherkassy is interesting. There are interesting places all around, actually. I would say much more than in the Netherlands. Here, I always feel in each city there are interesting places. In the Netherlands, I just don't feel that way. But in any case, other option, go to Ramadan here with a diesel train. You can also take the bike on that. You are allowed to. Then go to Lubny, where I was. Interesting for 2 days or so. Then bicycle to Mirgorod, stay there for 2 days. It has interesting places such as a cool lake with statues from the tales of some fairy tales that are placed around it. And from there go to Veliki Sročenci, which is a small village. It used to have a Jarmarok, yearly markets, which I always wanted to go visit, but it's been cancelled since the war started. So I finally could return to Ukraine after finishing everything with house renovations, and it's not active. It's annoying, but okay. You can go there and stay in Trutov-Gogolya, sort of a farm buildings, old style buildings. It's really not farm, but old style buildings with thatched roofs, and these were of course used in many countries, in the Netherlands too, thatched roofs. But yeah, you have these buildings with the old interiors and with some modern conveniences, of course, if power works, etc. Good place to go. Then I would say not to Opishnia and Poltava, as I did. I didn't particularly find it very interesting. I think it's better to go to Poltava and from there some day trips around that area. And then go back to Kremenchuk, or you can go to Kharkov, or even take a Marshruta, for example, a small bus to Kharkov, and then return a day later or 2 days later. There are you can also go to Dnipropetrovsk. It's a very interesting place. Wait a minute. I was there only one day long ago, 2013. It was the second trip to Ukraine that I made, and I thought, yeah, everything is interesting, it's amazing. And this is gone, without doubt. Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, the statue, but also things like this. I had a look not long ago and said, Prospect Karl Marx Avenue, that's gone. That's renamed, without doubt. These trees, I like those trees. They are quite often placed near government buildings, etc. Very, very cool looking. In any case, these may also be gone. The monuments with tanks. I thought it was interesting because it was different from Ukraine. In Dnipropetrovsk, you go over a bridge and you have Love Island. Interesting. I saw a lot of police, interestingly, there when I was there in 2013. In any case, there are a lot of possibilities there. So if you're not afraid of the war, a friend of mine said, yeah, I'll come. And I said, yeah, the roads are pretty bad. Okay, I'll take my gravel bike. So he wasn't phased. We will see how it goes. If you're interested, contact me. Or if you have ideas about things you want to see, want to do, or questions, you can do it via YouTube or email. Here you can contact me here. Email vcape.com. I don't really use it much, but I will get an email if you send a message via that. Phone, but better to use Viber or Telegram. But they are registered via this Dutch phone number. That's it for now. Bye.